What's up? My name is Jordan Partee. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to exercise at home with no weight. Okay, but first, why to actually exercise, right? So being in shape has a lot of physical and mental benefits. Some examples of this are it helps your immune system get stronger. By doing this, it helps prevent diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, low blood pressure, and things of that nature. And it also helps reduce weight, improves your mood by releasing natural brain chemicals that enhance your sense of well-being. It raises your self-esteem, or in other words, helps you become more confident, which everybody wants to do that. And it improves your sleep. But time, right? Because everybody doesn't have all the time in the world to just go out here and do this and do that just all the time, right? There may be some valid excuses like school, extracurricular activities, and work, or maybe something more invalid, kind of like video games, or I'm sore, or maybe I'm tired, or something like that. But in reality, there's one main way that I like that is just a way around all of this. One of those ways is waking up a little earlier. Waking up earlier to be productive has shown to improve mood, increase productivity with the rest of the day, and other things of that nature. Or maybe you could just go to bed a little later. Like when you arrive at home, maybe just exercise before you sleep or before you shower or whatever you do before you go to sleep. But there's still a problem: laziness. Obviously, if everybody could just get up and change their life, they would, right? And the main way I found around laziness is scheduling. If you're following a schedule, it's so much easier for you to follow good habits and productive things, such as obviously waking up and doing your exercises. Maybe waking up a little earlier to do your homework, or going to bed a little later to do your homework. For me, around the 7th grade, I started scheduling. And that was at first to lose weight so I can become an athlete, because that was when I started getting into basketball and I was a little on the heavier side and I wanted to be more agile like the rest of my family. And to do this, obviously I had to create a schedule so I could, gain the motivation to actually do everything I needed to get done. And then later on in my life, I used a schedule of exercise to gain more weight or to put back on muscle so that I could be a more solid basketball player. Now that you may be motivated a little more to actually do these, let's actually get into the exercises. And the first one is a standard push-up. Okay, so for the standard push-up, you want to have your hands right underneath your shoulders. Your arms need to be straightened out to start with, and your legs extended all the way out. And when you go down, your chest should get very close to the ground. It shouldn't touch the ground, but it should get very close. Now, the benefits of a standard push-up is it works your triceps, your pectoral muscles, and your shoulder muscles. So your pectoral muscles, that's basically your chest. Your triceps, that's like this area right here, and your shoulders is just, your shoulders. And obviously this is a great upper body exercise if you want to just in general work your upper body. And there are different variants which you can look up and I will put on the screen that can, alter which part of your upper body you can actually use. These are some of the different types of push-ups right here. I just looked these up, and that shows that you can easily just look up how to do all these and, actually find them very easily. They're all just different variants, so you can put together different ones based off what they actually work on your body. And you can make yourself a full exercise if you want to put that much effort into it. But if you don't, you can just stick with the standard exercises, like the standard push-up, the standard sit-up, the standard squat, and the standard toe-up. Now, for a sit-up, you want to start out sitting on your butt like so, and then have your legs propped up like this. Try to keep them on the ground as you're doing it. And then lay down on your back. And you can do it whatever you want with your hands. You can go like this. I do it like this. You can go like this. But from here, try to bring your body straight up. This. Like that. It's too hard for you. You do how I did it the first time. And if that's too hard for you, put your legs like this, I think. And that makes it easy. There aren't as many sit-up variations as there are push-up variations, but you can still look up different ab exercises to find what you need. Okay. All right, our next exercise is just a simple squat, a standard squat, right? So for a standard squat, you want to have your feet shoulder width apart, and you can do whatever you want with your hands. I do this. Sometimes you can hold weight right here. If you don't have any weight, just something heavy that you have that's able to actually fit in your hands like this. Or for all I care, you could do this. You could do this. It really doesn't matter what you actually do with your hands, unless you have like weight in your hands. But after this, after you get your feet shoulder width apart, you want to lower down as far as you can go. Basically, I can't go very far because I have inflexible hips. But go down as far as you can without losing balance, and you can just rep that out like this. All right, so the muscles that squats work on are your gluteus maximus, or your butt, right? That's like this area right here. And your quadriceps, your quads, that's kind of like this area right here. And then it also works a little bit on your hamstring right here. Those are the main areas that squats actually work on. They obviously work on quite a lot of things, like they also work on core. Now, like push-ups, squats have quite a lot of variants. And all these variants work on quite a lot of different muscle groups and can help your legs grow stronger in multiple different ways. Alright, so the last exercise I'm going to be showing you that involves absolutely no weights you can do at home all by yourself is going to be standard toe-ups. Now for standard toe-ups, you want to start with your feet standing just like this, as close as they can get, right? I don't think it has any benefit going out here. I like to do it like this. So you want to get up on your tippy toes like this, hold for a couple of seconds, and back down, and repeat. Hold for a couple of seconds, back down. Here's it from the side angle. Up, hold for a couple seconds, back down. Up, hold for a couple seconds, back down. And if you want to do a little bit harder, I've seen multiple people where they make their athletes go like this, do a toe up, and they don't let their heels touch the ground. So if you want to make them more difficult. Alright, so with toe ups, there's actually not as many variants as push ups, sit ups, and squats. So I've come up with some of my own. One of them is a one-legged toe up, and that puts more pressure on that single leg, more weight on that single leg, therefore making it more difficult. There's also hops, which is where you just, as soon as you hit the ground, bounce right back up. Just like this. And you can do that with one leg or two legs. And I've actually found that really helps with your vertical as well. Okay, now for the last part, how many actual reps you should be doing. So for my push-ups, for example, like if I'm doing push-ups, right, I would do as many as I can without, struggling to actually get that last push-up in. So for me, that's 25. So if you can do 25 push-ups and you do that 10 sets, then that's 250 a day. And that's definitely quite a lot of push-ups. And, maybe you can do 10 a day, right? Or 10 at once. If you do 10 sets of 10, that's still 100. So it definitely stacks up even if you're only doing that many. And that's ended up leading me to be able to do 60 push-ups in a row. And that's a number that I can't find very many people would actually be. So it definitely works. And I do the same thing for my sit-ups, squats, and my toe-ups. For my sit-ups, I do 25 as well. My squats and my toe-ups, I do 50 each. So I kind of just double it because my legs are naturally stronger than arms, right? So now this has been my TED Talk on how to fit these exercises into your day and what exercise to actually do at home with no weights that are just super easy to just knock out like this. That can make you a whole lot stronger, that can make you a whole lot faster, a whole lot more athletic, and can also get you in shape.